What is going on, guys? Welcome to WWE Payback review.
And it was a show which, for me, delivered. It was a solid show. It wasn't spectacular, wasn't extraordinary, but you know, it had me on my feet. I didn't fall asleep. It was a decent show. I'll be running through all the matches, whether I think the right person won, whether I thought how I thought the match was, etc. I'll just give you my thoughts on Payback at the end of the day, and I honestly did think it was quite a good show. The pre-show, on the other hand, was shit. I'm not even going to talk about Stardust. I'm not even going to talk about the Ascension and Damien Sandow and Curtis Axel, apart from the fact that I'm happy the Ascension won. We then had Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, this was actually a really good, brutal match. It ended with Dolph Ziggler being busted open from the headbutt. He really was busted open to the point where he was quite concerning, and Sheamus picking up the win. A great physical battle. Great way to start the show. And yeah, I mean, I don't know whether it was planned. Obviously, I know the busted head weren't planned. I understand that just happened, but whether it was planned that he was going to hit the headbutt and then the bro kick, or whether there's going to be something after that, I don't know. But the match was very, very good for me, and I hope this feud continues, because it is one of those that is really, really fun to watch, and the more these two get in the ring together, the better their matches seem to be coming. We next had one of the matches of the night for me. The New Day, like I said it would be one of the matches of the night. New Day versus Cesaro and Kidd. This match was absolutely fucking phenomenal. I really enjoyed this match. In my opinion, it was probably the match of the night. Possibly, and the main event came close. Did the right team win? Probably, yeah. I think New Day do deserve to keep hold of it, certainly until Elimination Chamber, and possibly further than that. Although I love Cesaro and Kidd, and both these teams looked awesome, and the chemistry these two teams have together mean I hope this feud will continue. I know obviously it's Elimination Chamber, but after Elimination Chamber, in one respect I hope this feud continues, in another respect I hope Lucha Dragons can get themselves back into the mix. But what a phenomenal 2 out of 3 falls match. It really was. We saw some absolutely extraordinary things that I never thought I'd see in my life. It was pretty damn special. And the ending, wow, well booked from WWE. I liked it as well, the whole Xavier Woods coming in, pretending he was Kofi Kingston and getting a win. I thought it was fantastic. It was crafty. It showed them as heels. It was creative. It was a decent way to make Cesaro and Kidd not look, like they've lost particularly, not look bad losing, if you get what I mean. What a match, though, ladies and gentlemen. The first 2 matches of this show was pretty damn good, if I say so myself. I just want to make a note before we get into the Ryback Bray Wyatt match. The problem at the moment is the fact I'm a little bit concerned that Elimination Chamber's in 2 weeks, and then it would be it's like then 2 weeks till Money in the Bank. I'm just a tad concerned that because it's so the calendar for the WWE at the moment is so packed that it could, storylines might be affected. And I read that somewhere, and I do kind of agree with that. Storylines could be affected, but I hope not. I'm just loving pay-per-views. I mean, Elimination Chamber is going to be phenomenal. I can't wait just because it's Elimination Chamber. And I love Money in the Bank. It's probably one of my non-top 4 favourite pay-per-views, usually. I think it's had the best pay-per-view ever, that I've ever watched, bar WrestleManias, and that being Money in the Bank 2011, CM Punk John Cena. That match was just, wow, one of the best matches I've ever seen. Up there with Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, WrestleMania 26 and WrestleMania 25. So yeah, I mean, there were other matches that have been fantastic, but they're just the ones that come to mind. And remember, NXT TakeOver this Wednesday. Unstoppable, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens inside the ring. You can watch it live on the WWE Network. I promise you, Vince McMahon does not pay me. But yeah. And actually, just a thought on Payback as to where I'd rank it in regards to shows this year. In regards to pay-per-views, for me, Extreme Rules has been the worst. Royal Rumble's second worst. Trying to think what. Then it would be Fastlane. Then it would be this show, Payback, and then it would be Royal Rumble. WrestleMania. For me, that's the order of shows. This is second. This was a really solid show. Ryback, Bray Wyatt. They kind of surprised me. They put on a good, hard-hitting match.
really, really good match. The splash from Ryback I thought looked good. I know some people are taking the piss, but I thought it looked really, really good. Oh my god, the send turn off the ring apron. Oh my god, from Wyatt, that was amazing. I think Ryback's broken his ribs. I genuinely do. That was extraordinary. That was a holy shit moment. I love Bray Wyatt. I love Ryback. Bray Wyatt won. Get in there, son. Bray Wyatt had to win. I was over the moon. I was hoping for a Wyatt family reunion. It didn't happen, but I'm so happy Wyatt got the win. And I think this feud will continue. Moving on. John Cena versus Rusev I Quit match. Now, the spots in this matchup were fucking extraordinary. It really was a good I Quit match. I know there's a lot of people are criticising this match for the slow pace, and I kind of see what people are saying. But I thoroughly enjoyed this matchup. It was one of those that was... It weren't by any means match of the night. It probably was for me. Probably that first, that second, that third, that fourth, fifth out of 7, which sounds bad, but a lot of the matches were really good tonight. Maybe even fourth. But the ending was great as well with Lana. Although the ending didn't make sense in that fact. How come? It's when Rusev and or Cena says I quit, not when Lana says I quit. I didn't like that. I thought it was a bit stupid, to be honest with you. I don't know what they're going to do with it. Obviously, this is the last chapter in regards to the John Cena Rusev thing, and I would fucking love it if on Raw tonight, John Cena Open Challenge, I don't know who could come out. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. But if somebody knocked off Cena off that pedestal and won the United States Championship, that would throw a spanner in the works. So yeah, and the Open Challenge is going to mean so much more now because there's not going to be a Rusev Cena match at a pay-per-view. In regards to the fact that we then know Cena's not going to lose, you got me. But a decent match, a very good match, some decent spots. That's an understatement century. Some very, very good spots. And I loved it. I loved the ending as well in regards to the turnbuckle. I didn't like the ending in regards to Lana doing what she did. It was a bit confusing. But there. Next match, Bella Twins versus 2 Minutes. It was alright. It wasn't great. It was okay. They didn't have a lot of time to work with. What the time they had, they done well. So yeah, for me, a decent match. Nothing too special. Tamina Snuka and Naomi getting the win. Deserved winners as well. You know, who I'd have picked to win. We then had Neville versus Bad News Barrett. Now, the ending of this was fucking shit. The match itself wasn't great. It probably was one of the worst matches on the card, which is a bit disappointing. It wasn't terrible, but the ending was pretty shit, and the match itself was not great compared to what they've done in the past. They didn't have a lot of time to do it, to be fair. But it kind of felt like a Raw match and a Raw segment after. But it looks like this rivalry will continue probably up to Elimination Chamber and after Elimination Chamber as well. Or maybe there'll just be a rematch on Raw tonight. Something like that. But essentially, Bad News Barrett walked out. Deliberately got counted out, so Neville got the win, but obviously didn't get the win. But in the end, it got hit the Red Arrow, which was a stunning Red Arrow, one of his best so far in my opinion, on Bad News Barrett, as Bad News Barrett came back in after the match and ambushed Neville. Neville then turned it round, and as I say, hit the Red Arrow. And then we had what was a pretty damn good main event, if ever there was one. The only thing that let this match down just a tad was Kane being too involved for me. Really, he was a little bit too involved. But holy shit, Shield reunited for like 2 seconds, and it was the best 2 seconds of WWE like in ages. It was phenomenal. I fucking was going mad when they when they fucking put Randy Orton. Oh my god, I was dying. I was absolutely fucking dying. It was just fucking awesome when they triple powerbombed Orton through it. And then when Ambrose and Reigns put Kane onto Rollins on the announce table, it didn't break, so then they done it again. I fucking love it. It couldn't have been any better in my opinion. This match was fantastic. The ending, Rollins hitting the pedigree. Holy shit, what an ending. So creative. It was a fucking sick match. I mean, take nothing away. Take out Kane from this matchup, and you know, or just lessen his influence. This match would have been by far match of the night. And it probably was just for the sheer holy shit moments, the holy shit factors. I mean, even the Roman Reigns, like early on in the match, I can remember he like jumped over the rope and landed on everybody. That was fucking extraordinary. I do still feel as if, though, I hope Seth Rollins, in one respect, the pedigree wasn't fantastic. I suppose he could use that as a finisher, maybe. And now he can't use a fucking curb stomp, which I used to love that finisher, one of my favourite finishers in WWE. But the right man won in Seth Rollins, in my opinion. He keeps his title and heads into Elimination Chamber to face who fucking knows. I really don't know. It could be a triple threat match, I suppose, tonight on Raw. But I think we'll find out by the end of tonight who is going to be facing Seth Rollins at what is it called? Elimination Chamber. That's it. So yeah, what a match, what a show. A pretty damn good show if ever I saw one. The only matches that really let down were the Neville Bad News Barrett, King Barrett. The Divas match was okay. So yeah, other than that, it was a pretty solid show if ever there was one. And I really did enjoy the ending matchup. Apologies it hasn't been a particularly long review, but literally there's not a lot else I can talk about. But yeah, that is essentially it for this video. If you haven't enjoyed it, please like. I'll be giving you my thoughts a little bit more about Payback on the Raw review. So turn back for that tomorrow, same sort of time. Thanks for watching. If you haven't enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Leave your thoughts on Payback down in the comments below. Bye bye.